None vulnerable. Dealer is west. Imps. We've opened a heart. Partner has been a no trump. We have bid 2 clubs gazilli. Not really. We've bid 2 clubs just normal. And partner's bid 2 spades. It's announced as a constructive club raise. This should be like a super maximum, by the way. Because there's 3 ways for partner to show clubs in this auction, so we have to divide those into 3 different levels. 1, partner could pass, right? That would be the weakest. So partner would have like anywhere from like 3 clubs, a singleton heart, and 6 high card points, probably up to like 4 card club support with like 7 or so high card points, somewhere in that range. Partner could just raise 2 clubs to 3 clubs. Or some of the hands that would normally raise to 3 clubs, partner might be bidding 2 hearts, even at imps, because it would just keep the auction open, but keep it at a relatively respectable level. So 2 spades should show better than that, is what's going on. It's called the impossible spade bid, or impossible spade, or impossible 2 spades, or whatever you call it. So partner has a really good hand. I think generally this is going to be good 5 card club support, possibly 6, especially given our honors in the suit. As well as like kind of just a super maximum, right? Like partner's hand did not get worse the way the auction has gone. Partner has excellent club support, and partner is like seriously interested in getting to 5 clubs. Well, we have a strong no trump opener. We're just cowards and can't open 1 no trump in our system. So we definitely do want to accept the game invite. And the question is just, how do we want to go about it? I think 3 diamonds is probably the most natural way to go about it. Let's show our, show our shape. We have hearts and clubs, and now we have diamonds. And 3 diamonds has to be forcing. I mean, new suits generally are forcing. So I'm not really sure what alternative we would be thinking about. If we had an agreement, like we bid our singleton here, because obviously we could have a singleton diamond or singleton spade, then maybe we could do that instead. But without that agreement, I mean, I think 3 diamonds is just the most natural thing to do. It keeps the auction as low as possible. Why is this problem here? I have no idea. I really don't. I mean, maybe some people want to bid 4 spades. Maybe the problem's here because he wants to discuss whether or not you should be bidding your fragment or your singleton in this spot. I'm not really sure. So 3 diamonds. Oh, I don't have my answers. Let's get my answers up. So 3 diamonds on the first one. He started us off with an easy one. I mean, let me try and figure out what the alternative is. So 3 clubs is just to play. It would be rejecting the invite. I guess 4 clubs would be forcing. I don't know. Oh, Mark said yesterday the first and last ones are likely unanimous. I see. No. I stopped him because I didn't want any spoilers going into this. But I think what he was actually going to say is that, like, he expected them to be unanimous, but there have been some dissenters, as there always are. You spoiled again? No, you're right. You're just reminding me what Mark said yesterday when we were going over the hands. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to bid 3 diamonds. That does seem fairly automatic, but I would be curious to know what everyone else does. Okay. None vulnerable. Dealer on our left. We're in 4th seat. It is imps. Pass on our left. Partner opens a diamond. We bid a heart. Left-hand opponent, as a passed hand, makes a takeout double. Partner bids 3 diamonds, denying a heart fit. Okay. So, this is one of these hands where I think you could construct a bidding contest where, like, we just happen to have the perfect 14 count for partner and slam is cold. And our hand does look quite good, generally, when it comes to slam prospects. Any black suit honors in partner's hand are going to be good for us. The problem that I'm envisioning is with the small doubleton diamond and the takeout double on our left, we could easily be off 2 diamond tricks even if partner has ace king 6th. So now, I mean, does that mean that partner's going to turn up with like queen jack doubleton of hearts and we need to play 6 hearts in the 5-2 fit? I'm not going to go that far. But we are certainly like on the cusp of a slam. So let's try and give partner a hand and see how we feel. Let's say partner has... I mean, the 10 of spades is going to be a pretty big card because partner is pretty likely to have something like ace third of spades over there. And if partner has ace 10 third, we have 0 spade losers. If partner has ace empty third, well, maybe the 5th heart sets up, but we're pretty likely to have a spade loser. So, yeah, let's see. Ace, king, jack, 6th of diamonds. Let's give partner that. Ace third of spades. Stiff heart and king third of clubs. Is that a possible hand? That does seem borderline, but probably well within the realm of a 3 diamond bid. So we've got a diamond loser, possibly 2. We get to pitch one of our black suit losers. The spade hook is pretty likely to be working. I mean, there's honestly probably pretty good chances for 6 diamonds. Like every once in a while, queen doubleton of diamonds is on side. Do we care about whether the hand constructions make North insane? I mean, don't we already know North is insane? They passed and then came into our auction. No, I don't know. What's the hand construction that we're concerned about? Yeah, I mean, the diamond hook doesn't seem that great, but we do get to pitch our club loser. And then there's a pretty decent chance that we can actually squeeze North in the black suits, or partner could have the 10 of spades again, and then we can just take a spade hook, or the 5th round of hearts might set up. I guess we don't have a ton of entries, but they'll probably just lead a spade for us. So I think it's not that unlikely that we make 6 diamonds on that layout, but that's kind of like a minimum, right? I gave partner a 15 count. Sure, partner has a lot of aces and kings and a worthless jack of diamonds, but they don't have a heart fit. Partner could have like queen doubleton of hearts over there, which would make their hand a lot better. So they could have something that's like king third, queen doubleton, ace king queen, 6th. What does that leave them? I guess they would have to have like queen third of clubs so that North has like ace 4th of spades and king jack 10 5th of clubs or something like that. And so then we probably need either a non-club lead, or we're going to need hearts to be 3-3 or the jack dropping. I mean, once and again, we need a non-diamond loser. Like, I think I'm coming back to the idea that I'm just very nervous about partner not having a diamond or about us having a diamond loser in 6 diamonds. Now, second question. How about 3 no trump versus 5 diamonds? Because a lot of these constructions I've come up with, 5 diamonds is just like absolutely cold. And 3 no trump could it go down? Let's see. What if partner doesn't have clubs? What if partner's hand is like ace king third, queen doubleton, small doubleton club, and like ace king queen 6 the diamonds? So in 5 diamonds, we're going to lose at most 1 club and 1 diamond. But in 3 no trump, if the diamonds don't run, they can just lead a club. I guess we can duck a couple of rounds of clubs. Partner could have a stiff club. Clubs could be 5-4. So then what is partner's shape? They have like ace king jack, 7th of diamonds, a stiff club, a doubleton heart, and ace king third of spades. That's a strong 3 diamond bid. I mean, partner has to bid something, right? Like, they can't just bid 3 no with no black suits. Partner can't redouble. I mean, partner's only bid with these types of hands is 3 diamonds most of the time. Okay. Let's go again. Ace king third, small doubleton, ace king jack 7th, and singleton club. This is a 3 diamond bid, right? And now 3 no trump is pretty likely to go down. But 5 diamonds is just, I mean, 6 diamonds is cold on 3-1 diamonds. Okay. I think I'm on the train of, yeah, as Shift is saying, like 5 diamonds better than 3 no trump. Even at match points, I think we're there. We might just be there, that 5 diamonds is still just better than 3 no trump at match points, but at imps, definitely. So how do we go about investigating a slam? Because this last hand I constructed, I mean, it's not that... It would be pretty strange for the takeout doubler to have no spade honors, but I'm just saying, like, that is one example hand. We could weaken partner's spades a little bit and make their hearts stronger. They could have, like, ace third of spades and queen doubleton of hearts, stiff club, and ace king jack 7th of diamonds, and once again, 6 diamonds is just absolutely cold. So... I think you submitted 3 no trump. Yeah, I think I'm definitely moving away from 3 no. I just don't know how to sensibly explore. I guess one thing we can do, we can bid 3 spades, which is obviously forcing. And over 3 no, we can bid 4 diamonds. And this will be forcing with diamonds, and then we'll get wherever we get from there. Like, I think 4 diamonds directly over 3 diamonds probably should be forcing, but again, we've had this debate in past bidding panels, and it's like a little bit unclear as to whether or not people agree on that. So I think I like 3 spades and then pull 3 no to 4 diamonds. Now 3-no would be interesting over 3 spades. Craig says don't like the matching red suit doubletons. I'm gonna bid 3 spades. I mean, you know, normally on these slam-ish hands, like hands where slam could be making, like, you know, not on just some sort of perfect hand that partner has, but like a whole variety of hand types. You know, we've come up with a couple where like slam is anywhere from completely cold when partner has a 7th diamond to just like fine. On these layouts, you do want to slow down the auction and try and get more information. So bids like 3-no trump become a bit less appealing. So we'll bid 3 spades and plan to pull 3-no to 4 diamonds, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Okay, non-vulnerable dealer is our partner. It is match points. We have an 11 count with 5 spades. It goes a club by partner, a spade on our right, and we have no spade stopper. Well, 8/5 might actually be a stopper. You know, if right-hand opponent has like ace, king, jack, 10, 7 of spades, or ace, king, jack, 10, 4 of spades, then our 8/5 will be a stopper. Right. No one's vulnerable. You like the sequence? 3 spades, 4 diamonds? I do too. I'm glad I got some chat support. A club, a spade. God, like this is... I mean, I think there is an answer to this problem, and I've just been like out of the loop for so long that I don't know what it is, but I do recall these types of hands in the past, and I do recall that I used to have a relatively strong opinion about them, about whether to bid 1 no trump or pass or bid 2 clubs or something like that. I think this is a torture problem. It really is. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of the time on these types of hands, the best contract is 1 no trump from partner's side. But we can never get to that spot, is a big issue. Because we have an 11 count, partner would need to have 18 to 19 to be able to balance a no trump. And we can't just like make a negative double and hope partner doesn't have a heart fit, right? So our real choices are we could pass and I suppose plan to sit for a reopening double of 1 spade, which like I'm not sure that that's a good decision, but it could be. We do have a lot of aces and kings. We might get a heart ruff. The 8 of spades might be a trick once again. Or we can bid 2 clubs or 2 spades. I think those are the choices. I mean, we could bid a 1 no. I think... Like, I'm not that worried that a no trump is going to go down. I just... It's very possible that 3 no makes from partner's side. So, like, if I bid 1 no, and partner does something, like 2 clubs or whatever, and I bid 3 clubs, and now partner bids 3 no, we're not in the right spot. Craig says pass, then 2 spades over a double should show a hand like this. I think you're right about that. I think you are right. That, yeah, pass followed by 2 spades would show this type of hand. It would be like a penalty pass of spades without the actual pass of the double. I think if I did choose to pass, I would pass out a spade doubled. Because again, like, we have all these aces and kings, and so what if the opponents actually take 5 spade tricks and an ace? We still go plus 100, which is not terrible. We probably have a better score on offense, though, right? Like, we just have to be making 1 no trump or 2 clubs or something. Playing with a real partner, you'd pass, but undiscussed, it's less clear. I'm not sure that matters. I am fairly confident, though, that the majority of the panel, whatever the majority of the panel vote for, is the right answer. So whatever they do on this problem, I am confident that that is the right thing to do, because as Mark was talking about yesterday, why do you want to get expert panels like this for bidding contests? It's because of the experience. And this is a type of problem that comes up rarely, but I've had these types of problems at the table. And so for expert players who've been doing this for like 20 years, 30 years or whatever, and played a lot of bridge, they will have had this problem come up a lot. They will have talked with like other expert players, and they will have like mind melded on like what the right thing to do is on these types of hands. And so they would just do it. Like, I'm not saying that this problem is going to be unanimous. I do think the panel is going to do different things on this hand. But in terms of what the right thing to do is, I think I would strongly trust the majority faction on the panel. So, with that said, yeah, partner's generally going to pass with a doubleton spade and a weak no trump. Partner will always reopen with a singleton spade. So, and of course, if partner has 3 spades, they'll pass. If partner has a spade void, they'll reopen. So it's basically like 50-50 whether or not partner reopens if we pass. Yeah, as Craig mentions, like, when partner has a doubleton spade, we want to be declaring a no trump because of our values. Like, even if they happen to take 5 spade tricks, it doesn't matter. That's 5 tricks and we just have the rest. We're going to go plus 120, as opposed to like letting them play 1 spade where they go down 1 or 2, which is only plus 50 or 100 for our side. No one's vulnerable. So that's kind of the big issue with passing, is that like 50% of the time we just get a bad board. So I think passing is probably wrong for that reason. Yeah, 2-4-3-4 with a maximum, partner might reopen double. It's a little bit unclear, though. I think 2-3-3-5 partner is much more likely to reopen double than 2-4-3-4, because we can't have a heart fit. We can't have a heart fit and values. So I think the 4-card heart suit is a little bit of a red herring in terms of how good your hand is for reopening double. I am going to... You want your partner to do so with both. Shift, the problem about reopening with a doubleton spade is that it is way less likely that we have a penalty pass of 1 spade. So if we have values, we're expected to bid over a spade, right? Unless we want partner to reopen with double. Therefore, the doubleton spade makes it so much less likely that we have 5 with good trumps over here, especially if partner's sitting on like queen doubleton or king doubleton of spades. They're almost never going to reopen with that holding. That's such a terrible spade holding for them to have. Like, you can't go after every penalty as opener in these spots. Sometimes you just have to accept and throw in the towel. But yes, this is why this isn't a bidding contest. I actually really like this problem. I love having this problem in the contest because, like, one way or another, I will learn something from submitting an answer for this and looking at the panel answers. So what am I going to do? I just need to come up with a decision, right? Like, it's... So pass is out for me because I think 50% of the time we get a bad board. God, 1 no. I mean, 1 no's probably good if partner has ace doubleton of spades. and it's probably bad otherwise. I think 2 clubs is probably what I'm going to go with. I mean, the benefit of two clubs, we're probably making it 1. So that's good. You always want to get a plus. If partner bids again over 2 clubs, which is obviously a little bit unlikely, we have 11 high card points, so partner's pretty likely to have a weak no trump and 2 clubs just passes out. But if partner bids again, or if the opponents bid again, we're in great position because we're going to be able to then like show our extra values or double the opponents or something. The benefit of 2 spades, I guess, which would be the other alternative for raising clubs, is that we show our values. I mean, we don't have a 4th club, obviously, which is kind of a problem with both bids. But the 2 spade bid would potentially get us to a game if partner has a spade stopper and 3 no trump happens to make. I mean, there's no guarantee that 3 no's making if partner has a maximum weak no trump, but I guess it's possible. I think I'm going to bid 2 clubs. I think I like going after a plus on offense, and like we sacrifice a little bit from not playing 1 no from partner's side, but we were just never getting there. All right, let's do it. 2 clubs it is, and I have no idea if how that's going to score. I think there's going to be a lot of votes on the panel for 1 no, and that could be the winning decision, but we'll see. We'll see in about 3 weeks. Okay, board 4. Both vulnerable. Dealer on our right. It is imps. 1 diamond on our right. Pass. 1 spade on our left. Partner comes in with a double and direct seat. Unpassed. Craig says, tried 2 spades on the last one. Partner usually has club length, which is true. And if he can bid no trump, we're in good shape. Yeah. I think there will be some votes for 2 spades as well. I think there will be a number of players who will pass. Like, I expect Marty Bergen to pass. I expect Larry Cohen to pass. But I do not think that's going to be the majority choice. So we'll see, though. I think that will be an exciting problem to read through some of the comments. Okay, a diamond, pass, a spade, double, pass on our right. So left-hand opponent has a long spade suit, right? What's going on here is that Craig, you hate the pass on the previous board. You don't like pass? Yeah. I also do not like pass on the previous board. So right-hand opponent did not make a support redouble, which I'm pretty sure we're playing, and our partner short in spades, or at least implies shortness in spades for their double. So left-hand opponent has a long spade suit. So first question, is 2 diamonds natural? Second question, do I need to bid more? I think the answer to that second question is no, because we're going to, whatever we decide to bid, let's say we bid 2 clubs or 2 diamonds, just hear me out. Left-hand opponent is always bidding 2 spades. They have at least 6 spades. I mean, partner has at most 3, right? So left-hand opponent is always bidding 2 spades. We're going to get another chance to bid. So I think, like, it's very possible if we decide we just want to compete for a part score, we can bid 2 diamonds. Let's suppose that's natural. 2 spades, pass, pass, 3 clubs. That's one option. Yeah, Craig says 2 diamonds sounds natural. 2 spades is a cubid. Shift, you were drunk when you were speed running this contest. That sounds like a good combination. So are you saying that you might also, that you might not do as well as you did last month? BZL says 2 spades also stops them from bidding 2 spades. It's true. You submitted 2 no trump on this board? Is that natural? I'm actually not sure if that's supposed to be natural. Well, so let's get back to the second question. Do we want to bid more than 2 diamonds? I mean, it's pretty unlikely we have a diamond fit, although it's definitely possible. I mean, partner could be, 2, 4, 3, 4. That's possible. Like, even if we have a 5-2 diamond fit, maybe it's okay because the diamond queen's on our right. But yeah, if we're thinking about game, we would definitely want a cubid here. I can't imagine us having game. We have all these jacks. The jack doubleton of spades is pretty bad. We might have a spade stopper for no trump. I think it's probably about 50-50 that we do. But we don't really have tricks. I mean, we could take 5 diamond tricks by taking 2 hooks. Like if diamonds are 5, 4, 2, 2 around. So like we could bid 2 spades and partner will bid... What? 2 no? I don't think partner's going to bid 2 no with a small doubleton diamond. Partner's probably going to bid 3 clubs. And then what? Then we bid 3 diamonds and partner now thinks we've cubed twice. I mean, I think we have to start bidding our suits naturally. So I think I'm just going to bid 2 diamonds. I'll bid 2 diamonds, they'll go 2 spades, pass, pass, and I'll bid 3 clubs, and... I don't know, partner can take a shot at 3 now. I guess partner's not necessarily going to bid 3 no in that sequence most of the time. Will they? Wait a second. I don't know. Is partner bidding 3 no often enough there? Like, let's say their hand is doubleton diamond, ace 10 third of spades, king queen fourth of clubs, and what does that leave? King queen fourth of hearts. So that would be like a 14 count. Is partner bidding 3 no with that? Because 3 no is pretty good. Craig says 1 no. Well, actually, 1 no I think is a okay bid. I don't mind not having a spade stopper for 1 no. I do feel very tempted by this, like, 2 diamond, 3 club plan. I don't know. It was the first thing that jumped out at me. I think you will have sympathy for 1 no, Craig. I don't think there's any sympathy for 2 no. But I think there will be 2 spade bidders. See, the problem with the 2 spade bid, right? If partner bids 2 no, we bid 3 no. Fine, perfect. But partner's almost never bidding 2 no. So partner's always bidding 3 clubs. And what's our follow-up? If we raise clubs, we bypass no trump. If we now bid 3 diamonds, yeah, I don't like this plan. Let's just bid 2 diamonds. I'm gonna do 2 diamonds, 3 clubs. And I will make sure to note that left-hand opponent always bids 2 spades in my explanation. Right? Like, that is not in question, is it? I mean, East never doubles with 4 spades, right? This isn't Gib. Our partner would never double with 4 spades here. They wouldn't be like 4-4-1-4 and they make a takeout double of spades. No. We don't do that, do we? I don't think we do that. They might do that. I mean, whatever. That has to be. Yeah. As Craig says, spades have to be 6-3-2-2. Like, North always bids 2 spades. Okay, this is. I'm moving on before I like fourth guess myself. On to number 5. No one vulnerable. Partner is the dealer. We're in third seat. Ooh, we have a good hand. 12 count. Match points. Partner opens a diamond. We bid a spade. Left-hand opponent bids 2 clubs. Pass. East pass equals heart spades. Okay. None vulnerable. PCL says, one thing I've learned is that you should never trust the shape of a takeout doubler. Yeah, that's very true. It is dangerous. I mean, 3 clubs is kind of the normal bid. Yeah, the non-support double is the thing, right? Like, you do trust that, unless people have missorted their hand. Let's see. So why would I not bid 3 clubs? I mean, partner could want to go after this. Is that really a good decision? It seems pretty bad with all these kings, but I guess it's possible. I mean, partner could have the ace of diamonds, ace of spades. We could get a spade ruff. Partner has like 2 natural trump tricks and the spade ruff, and it feels like a bit much. I mean, those are the only 2 options, right? We can balance double or we can balance 3 clubs. So I don't know. I would probably just bid 3 clubs at the table. But we can think about this possibility of like going after 2 clubs a bit more. So let's say partner is 2-2-5-4 with ace queen 4th of clubs, ace doubleton of spades, ace 4th of diamonds, doubleton heart. Oh, on a good day it goes double, three clubs double, as Craig said. That would be really funny. Yeah, that's actually really funny. I think it's possible for South to have a club fit, though, without values, right? Because we have a 12 count, partner's opened, North has overcalled. So I think South could easily have 4-card club support here and just not any way to bid. They have like a 1 count. They have Jack, 4th of clubs, 4 triple 3 and out. So let's see. This hand that I came up with, like the perfect defense hand, ace doubleton of spades, ace 4th of diamonds, ace queen, or ace 5th of diamonds, ace queen, 4th of clubs, ace king of spades, spade ruff. It's 3 tricks. Diamond to the king. Or maybe dummy has the heart king and we push a heart through. But okay, we get 3 spades, we get a diamond, we get a heart. And then we get 2 clubs. And are we making a game? We have 4 diamond tricks, 2 spades, and 2 clubs, and the ace of hearts and 3 now. Yeah, this is stupid. Let's not go after this, so let's just bid 3 clubs, right? I mean, unless the point is I'm supposed to bid 4 clubs with this hand. Maybe 4 clubs is nice. Like, that would show a very specific hand type, and that's probably what we hold. A game force with a club splinter. Probably a club void splinter. Are we getting to 4 hearts when partner has a heart fit? I think we should, right? Over 3 clubs, partner probably should just always bid 3 diamonds, like almost no matter what. I think if partner bids 3 no, then we have a decision to make. We probably pass 3 no. Are we getting to hearts after 3 club bid? Yes, if partner bids 3 diamonds, or if partner bids 3 hearts, right? I think. Like, partner shouldn't care about hearts for a no-trump contract. So if partner has clubs well stopped, like they were planning to pass our reopening double, then they'll just bid 3 now. They shouldn't care about the heart suit or whatever. 3 clubs definitely does make the auction awkward because we take up an entire room, but like it is clear that it is artificial game force, and that's what the bid means. Then is our 3 hearts always 4? No, not so clear, but I think we can tiptoe around enough that we'll generally find a heart fit, right? Because if partner wants to know if we have 4 hearts, what if 3 hearts is just stalling? I think the most important thing to do after we make one of these artificial game forces, I'm going to mark 3 clubs, is to clarify what our hand type is, right? It's very similar to the like jump shift, like when it goes a spade and no trump 3 clubs. It's very important over 3 diamonds for us to be able to show what our hand is. So I think our next bid really needs to start describing our hand as opposed to just being like, well, I don't know. I am game forcing. What do you think, partner? Oh, you don't know what to do? I don't know what to do either. Like, one of us has to take control, and I think the faster we do that, the better off we're going to be. So maybe 3 hearts could be made on some hand that doesn't have a heart fit, but then what's our hand, right? Like, if we just had a single suited spade hand, we would bid 3 spades. So we can't have that. If we wanted to play in diamonds or show a diamond fit, we would bid 4 diamonds. So we can't have that. Partner won't have a ton of confidence in their read on our hand, Craig thinks. Yeah, very possible. Hey, Civilian. we looked at double earlier. Double does not look correct, but we'll see what the panel says. I am convinced, though, having done a number of these, that the panel is not going to vote for double because the panel has made a large number of comments about how doubling with a void is really bad. So whether or not they're correct about that assessment, that is what the panel believes, is at least what I think. So I don't know what they're going to do between 3 clubs, 4 clubs. Some might say 2 hearts, expecting it to be forcing. I have no idea. But one of those choices, I think, is going to be the most popular one among the panel. Okay. Hand 6. 1 second. I'm back. Board 6. We have a nice hand. All right, what's going on here? We are favorable. 2 diamonds on our left, multi. 4 hearts on our right, pass or correct. Okay, so the opponents have hearts because our right-hand opponent with no values couldn't be bidding 4 hearts, pass or correct without a bunch of spades. Therefore, our left-hand opponent can't also have a bunch of spades. So 4 spades is kind of a safe bid if we do want to make that. I haven't really thought much else through on the problem, but I am convinced that the opponents have hearts. Shift is alluding to the negative double that was made last month with a void in the opponent's suit. So a bit of a different scenario. I mean, like when you're balancing double with shortness in the opponent's suit, your hope is that your partner passes it out for penalty, right? The negative doubles you just make because that's what the hand is. You're not expecting partner to pass it out. But yeah. Okay. So opponents have hearts. I mean, that is one of the first things that I personally do when I look at multi-auctions, is try and figure out what suit they actually have, if possible, because you don't always know. I mean, if our hand was like ace, king, third, we wouldn't know if 4 hearts was passing out. But at least in this case, we do know that 4 hearts was passing out. Like, for example, if we flip the major suits, we would know for a fact that if we were to pass, which like I probably wouldn't advocate for that with that hand, but if we were, we would get another chance because we know our left-hand opponent will take another call. So sometimes you can use that to your advantage in multi-auctions, is like if you know that your left-hand opponent is going to correct because you have length in the suit that was bid on your right, then you can always pass and then bid later. Well, so, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess the point here is that, and I don't play much multi, like at all. I've never personally played multi, and I've barely played against people who play it, because it's generally disallowed in the US. So this is not going to be one where I'm going to be particularly sharp. I think the reasoning, as Craig has mentioned, is that since right-hand opponent has spades, maybe 4 spades is not that attractive of a bid. Because right-hand opponent could easily be 5-5 in the majors for a bid like this. We do know that Mark likes to be pretty aggressive with some of his preempts. Wasn't the negative double with the void last month the panel check? It was. It was. But yeah, there were some dissenters among the people out there. Last month had a bunch of really good problems and really great discussion. So I was very pleased with the way that a lot of the hands turned out, even if I didn't get the perfect scores on some of them. If South is 5-5, then North is from New Zealand. I mean, they could be. Yeah, partner's frequently going to have a heart void. Like, South doesn't need to be 5-5, but I mean, South could be 5-4. I think it's pretty unlikely that South has a shape that's like 3-4-1-5, right? It's maybe possible, but remember, the opponents are unfavorable. So South is pretty unlikely to be messing around at unfavorable. So, South could be like 4-5-1-3, something in that vicinity, but I think that's going to be a pretty likely shape for South. BZL says, met a pair from Turkey and Philadelphia who tried to play multi in a 0-3,000 event. You spent the whole round talking to the director? Oh my god. RHO can be 3-3-1-6 if he has some value. Yeah. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not clarify. We have a 19 count, right? So, while it is possible that South could have some values, I think it's a lot more likely that South is bidding on shape as opposed to high card values. Yes. So what Craig says is true in a vacuum. I think I'm combining a lot of information that I'm seeing on this hand all at once, and I'm probably doing a very poor job explaining it. But based on what I'm seeing from our hand, we have extra values. That makes it less likely that South has values, although still possible. And if South doesn't have a ton of values, then they have to have long hearts and long spades. Otherwise, at these colors, they would never just like offer us up 800 for no reason. So, yeah, something about this auction definitely doesn't add up all that much, but I think we have a pretty decent picture to be able to figure out what we actually want to do with this hand. And I mean, is double penalty of hearts? Or is double takeout of hearts? Because if the auction went 2 hearts past 4 hearts, double is takeout. So I think the point is that normally when you have the suit that is bid, you assume that they're going to correct it. So you just have to pass with the suit that's bid. So I think doubles takeout of hearts, right? First thing. If partner has a heart void, they'll know whether our doubles takeout or penalty. That's true. Yeah. I mean, partner will probably work it out. It does sound as if partner has length in both minors, though. So partner could be like 2-0-4-7 is honestly a pretty likely shape for partner, or 2-0-5-6 is possible. Like, we just don't need much for 7 diamonds to be absolutely ice cold. We need partner to have, like, the club ace and the queen 5th of diamonds. And, like, that's it, right? We take a diamond finesse, and we use, like, hearts and spades to pitch all of partner's club losers. I mean, like, maybe we need a little bit more than that, but not much. So 5 hearts is natural. I'm... Shift says, is 4 no natural? I think not. I think you treat all these multi-auctions as if they open the suit on your left and then just raise to whatever level. So you treat this auction as if it went 2 hearts past 4 hearts, and all of your bids make sense in that context. So doubles take out, 4 no trump is both minors, 4 spades is natural. Craig likes double because if it goes all pass, it's fine. If partner bids, then you're happy to get to diamonds. Yeah, this does feel like another one of these gambling at a high level scenarios. And what I've noticed from the panel, again, having been on this for a while, I'm starting to get my experience back up on these things. The panel really likes going low, which I think is generally good expert practice, but they seem to go a little bit lower than I do on some of these spots. And I would say that, like, I haven't seen a consensus as to which one of us is right. I mean, it could be, like, that we're both wrong, and it really is just sometimes you want to go high, sometimes you want to go low. But there have definitely been times where, like, my decision to go higher than a lot of the panel members has, like, worked out on the actual hand as present at the table. And there have been times where my decision has not worked out. So I do feel like, once again, we're in a position where it's just, like, a high-level imp decision, and it's always going to be a gamble. So you just choose something that makes a lot of sense. I suppose from that respect, that probably means the panel is just going to vote to double, which is pretty reasonable. I'm just kind of looking at this, like, this is, again, one of these hands where, like, I just don't need that much to be making a grand slam. And my policy has always been to do something sensible to try and investigate when that's the situation. So that just makes me very nervous about doubling because I want to get to our grand, but maybe that's silly. Maybe it's silly of me. I mean, if partner does have this hand that's like ace 6 of clubs, queen 5 of diamonds, heart void, doubleton spade, how many tricks are we beating 4 hearts? Let's say 2 spades cash. We get 2 spades, we get a club ruff, we get the ace king of hearts. So we're up to 6 tricks, and we probably get a diamond trick for 7. So they're down 4, which is 1,100 versus our 1,440. It's imps. Well, okay, fine, whatever. You know what? I'm sold. Let's just we'll double. Let's just double. What happens if partner bids 6 clubs? We bid 6 diamonds, right? Like, it's fine. What happens if partner bids 5 clubs? We bid 5 diamonds. It's fine, right? Like, or just, yeah, it's all good. Wait, oh, yeah. Hold on. As Craig mentions, we could do the Howard Pilch thing. We could just bid 6 diamonds with our cards. Wait, is this so crazy? Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. No, this is crazy. Partner could have 8 clubs over there. No, this is stupid. I don't know why I'm even considering. No, this is dumb. Let's not bid 6 diamonds. Oh, shit. Does that mean if I double and partner bids 6 clubs, we have to pass? No, we can't. Partner could be 7-4 or 6-5. Partner can't be 6-5. What do I do if I double and partner bid 6 clubs? If partner has 8 clubs and didn't bid, you're angry? Wait, why? Partner has a terrible hand. What do you mean? This is a problem for tomorrow, Rob, right? This is not a problem for today, Rob. We double, and partner's going to make a bid, and then we'll figure out what to do from there, right? I think we've decided that I don't want to... Yeah, I think we've decided that I don't want to do something that isn't double. Okay. Yep, we're in double. Take out double of hearts, but you know, I think that's the best we've got. We've doubled. Craig says partners should know that if they can't tolerate 6 diamonds, they can pull. That's correct, but unfortunately at that point we might already be too high. I mean, you're totally right. And that is a good observation to make, but obviously, like, if partner can't tolerate diamonds, we're in pretty big trouble, I think. All right, hand 7. What have we got? None vulnerable. Dealers on our left. It is match points. We have an 11 count, a heart, 2 clubs by partner, 2 no trump on our right, natural invite with hearts. We have a big hand. So... what? I guess the question is, do we bid 3 spades? Or, I mean, there are definitely bids that we can make here, right? So we could bid 3 spades, obviously. We could bid 3 hearts, which is just like a general club Q bid. So we give up on the spade suit, but we show club support. We could double 2-no, which would presumably show like 4 spades and club tolerance. I think I'm just going to bid 3 spades. I'm not sure I really understand the problem here. Yeah, there are 3 options. Double, 3 hearts, and 3 spades. I mean, knowing what we learned about the panel, or not panel, the contestant answers from last month, I think the contestants are all bidding 3 clubs on this one. But yeah, we've kind of seen that contestants are just like, well, we found a fit, so I support my partner as cheaply as possible. That's the thing that they like to do without really taking into context that, like, we have a pretty good hand. We've seen what people overcall with on the panel. Is 3 clubs really not an option? Wait, what do people overcall with? Are we talking just about Brink? Maybe we're talking about Brink. Panels always Q-bid? They do. But I don't think the Q-bid helps in this scenario. We never get to spades if we Q-bid. I'm just going to bid 3. This one does not seem challenging to me. I understand what the other options do, but one of our biggest concerns here is that the opponents are probably on their way to 4 hearts, and we need to bid 4 spades if that's our right contract. So I understand that partner might expect us to have better spades or a 6 spade for this type of bid, but you can't have everything, and we may as well bid 3 spades and then do something over 4 hearts. I mean, I guess 4 hearts pass. We have to decide if we're balancing double or if we're balancing 5 clubs. Partners should always bid 4 spades with a spade fit over 4 hearts. Therefore, yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway. Shift says no one's vulnerable. You think partner's the one who has no values, but like... I see. People are suggesting showing the club fit and then bidding 4 spades over 4 hearts. I understand. But why is it so clear that we always want to save? Might they be going down in 4 hearts? Like, I don't know if we're making 4 spades is the thing, or if we're making 5 clubs. So committing to a save at the 5 level when we have a decent amount of defense, I mean, we don't have defense in the trump suit, but we have ace, king, king, seems like the wrong idea to me. But I see what you're saying. I would do that at imps. Yeah, I would definitely do that at imps, but at match points, I think it's very risky to like just unilaterally save at the 5 level on a hand like this. Our hand's flat. We only have 3 card club support. If we don't have a spade fit, it's not so obvious that this is our hand for offense. I think I would prefer to defend. So yeah, I think I do like 3 spades and then 4 hearts, pass, double as my choice. You don't like burying a club fit on a hand this strong. That's true. It's true. I think Schiff makes a good point, though, that like left-hand opponent's opened, right-hand opponent has showed a limit raise. Like, sure, I have this expectation at this point that right-hand opponent probably just has 5 hearts and like an 8 count for their limit raise, but it is possible that right-hand opponent has some values and our partner has like a fairly weakish hand, in which case, you know, once again, we could still be beating 4 hearts, even opposite partner having a pretty bad hand, like just the king, queen of clubs and the spade ace or something, or the diamond ace, right? We have 1 club to cash, 2 diamonds, and we get a slow spade trick or something like that. And of course, we're making nothing on that hand. I could go either way. I'm now back on board with I understand alternatives that aren't 3 spades. I still like 3 spades though. Yeah, another good problem. Well said. Well said. I do still like my original plan, though. 3 spades, and we'll just double 4 hearts when it comes back to us, letting partner know that we think this is our hand, not the opponent's. Last problem, and we were told that we think this is unanimous. None vulnerable. Dealer on our left. It is imps. 3 hearts, pass to us. 3 now? I mean, I'm not really sure what the alternative is. I guess we could pass. It's imps. Like, I don't know. How can we pass? We can't pass, and we can't bid 4 diamonds. We can't double, so we bid 3 now, right? Like, there's only 1 bid. What am I missing? You didn't have the guts on this one? You just passed? I don't know. Like, we have... Like, it's non-vulnerable, it's imps. I mean, dude, like, I'm not sure that I see another alternative. How bad is double, really? Double's terrible. Double's real bad. Double has to be worse than 3 now. I think the choices are pass or 3 now. You doubled? No. What's your plan? 4 spades can't be worse than a 5-2. So what's the plan? You double, partner bids 3 spades, and you bid 4 diamonds? You're hoping to double and have partner bid 3 now. I see. So you're hoping for that, which is good. Like that auction would be better than us balancing 3 now. Double has the highest ceiling. I'm not convinced that's even true. I think balancing 3-0 has the highest ceiling. Like, 3-0 might just make when we have no heart stopper. Your plan is to not have this problem with someone you want to play with again? I see. I don't know. Mark thinks that this hand's going to be unanimous, but wait, unanimous for what? Hold on. I mean, unanimous for what? I think we're bidding 3 now. Over 3 spades, you bid 4 diamonds? Sure. And you're not worried that that's going to look like a hand that's too good because you're balancing. I mean, you're a little bit light for that action, but probably not by much. And like, yeah, you probably gain enough by doubling and partner bids 3-0 or doubling and partner bids 4 spades and you leave it because that's the right thing to do. I don't know, man. Like, I'm just bidding 3-0. Like, let's go. We bid 3-0 confidently, and left-hand opponents on lead with ace, queen, jack, 7th of hearts. What are they supposed to do? Okay. Oh, God. Well, those are my answers. I'm pretty sure. So, hopefully we did okay this month. There were some problems that I think I came up with a pretty nice answer on. I do like 3 clubs here on board 5. That one I feel really good about, even if it's not necessarily the panel's top choice. This one, I kind of liked our analysis to 2 diamonds. This will be a fun one to read through at the end of the month. This one, I think we came up with the right answer. 3 spades followed by 4 diamonds. So I feel pretty good about that one. And then first problem, I mean, we'll see who the dissenters are at the end of the month. I hope Mark does at some point come up with a problem that actually does get 100% panelist votes. He's going to have to kick me off the panel, though, because I'm still going to make bids like 3-0 on this one. We'll see if I have Zia with me. That'll be the real telltale sign of whether or not Zia has, like, fallen off the deep end. If he bids 3-0 on this hand, we know he's still with us. If he does anything else, then I know who I'm not rooting for in the Dorsey trophy later this month.